Morning, 1st of July 2022. Wow. So, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. Without you, this doesn't work. Spirit have given me alone again naturally. And it's heartbreaking because I can hear somebody in pain emotionally asking why. The song does mention somebody jilted at the altar, somebody who's lost their best friend, their partner, their lover. I'm trying to make sense of why it had to happen. When we come up against all these miserable times in our lives, it's hard to find a reason why it had to happen. I can tell you, as far as the loss of a partner goes, that what they've explained to me is your soul family agrees on how they will die, when they will die, etc. before they arrive here. And of course it's easy to divvy up before you've got the human deficiencies of emotions, etc. But it's a bit harder to live through. And usually there's a good reason why they pick what they do. It could be that they're giving you an extra 5 years or saving you for some misery because they love you so much. So if that sounds like them, that would make sense to you. When you're jilted at the altar, spirit don't have that sense of loss because they know we're always going to be together. So if someone isn't right for you, they will remove them from your life in strange ways unless they have a lesson to teach you. The one reason I would believe is them jilting you at the altar is to expose them for who they really are. I don't know. But the song is Alone Again Naturally, Gilbert O'Sullivan. So the name Gilbert or O'Sullivan could be important. And if you've just lost a partner or been jilted at the altar, then I am very sorry, because this person, whoever it is, and it may not have been recently jilted at the altar or lost a partner, is in absolute turmoil. And they don't deserve it. So, let's see, shall we? Grief-stricken is a word people don't use, but that is exactly what I'm getting. Grief-stricken. But as I say, maybe recent or a long time ago. It's always a reason. Even if it's just to end the suffering. We're looking for the Magician today. And it is medical matters, possibly. Siblings, twins, Geminis, communications. There it is. Hands, arms, shoulders. It's in a funny position. So it's not urgent. So like I said, it could have been something that's occurred in the past. If somebody's dropped the ball, they've realised they can't do everything all by themselves. Or they've chosen an option. Because they're threading themselves too thin. They can't manage all these things anymore. So it's time to let go of some. There's a Capricorn cusp gentleman, possibly of darker complexion, possibly once wore a uniform. He's a good friend and a generous one. Financially secure. Possibly a businessman, somebody that may have been accepted into the family. Action being taken. Someone is banging their head against a brick wall. Ready to give up. Today's card, the Magician. And the misery that you're dwelling on. Spirit don't want you to cry over spilt milk. They don't want you to waste your life mourning the loss. Maybe you feel like you played your part in it. Maybe you did, but you're not to blame. It's time to stop dwelling in the past. It's depression. 5 months. There will be happy retirement, secure finances. This gentleman is alone apart from his loyal companion. It could be someone born 1994 plus or minus 12 February to February. 10 years and alone. So like I said, it might not be recent. And it may be, strangely, because it's usually the women that go first, the men that go first, that he's left alone without his woman. So, somebody they were married to, best friends, perhaps a Taurus, the 5 or the 23, massively important. Somebody who felt blessed. Choosing to bind yourself to heaven or hell. They don't want you living in the misery. Use your voice. Speak up, especially about finances. Ask for help if needed. Institutions, teachers, universities, learning, faith, belief in yourself. So maybe this, I believe it's a gentleman, it could be a Taurus. Maybe he just needed that. If it's a Capricorn, say, possibly even a Taurus, they need the love of a good woman, or they believe they're nothing without them. That's not true. And if this is specifically for the one that's passed, the wife is saying, you're everything and more. So stop doubting yourself. Stop worrying and heal. You've got to live for the both of you now and be happy. I want you to be happy. And regardless of whether you're male or female, Spirit never want you to sit and wallow. Remember them in the happy times, and then don't waste your life anymore. The red rose of love, given, possibly grown, or put in a coffin, could be important. And the passion flower. So we have the only major arcana of 5 and 23. It's about faith and belief. Somebody has maybe refused, point blank, never ever again will I believe there's anything or anyone in heaven because they wouldn't do this. That's not true. Because they bloody would. Guarantee you. Tough love is the way your guides and angels work. Because they see your life from start to finish and they decide what's put on your path. The rest of it is up to you. We've got a woman scorned here. Maybe somebody that was jilted at the altar, like I said. Or a widow, like I said. Could be a professional woman. Doctor, priest or lawyer. Somebody who gives bad advice because they're not thinking clearly. They're spiteful or their heart is hurt, damaged. Yeah. There's been a sting in the tail. Wanting to walk through that threshold, but feeling fearful because of what might happen at the other side. Someone feels used, especially financially. I was born 1993, plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. The rooster putting their eggs all in one basket and then realising they've been fleeced. There's going to be a big stink. Somebody's going to have to defend themselves because something doesn't smell right. And emotion is because of the Cancer moon. The emotions are all over the place. Could be somebody's turn to drink. Don't know which way to turn, which option to pick, what to do. But there could be a child giving unconditional love or a new beginning in love. And if you've just found a new partner and you're a widow or a widower but you've determined never to marry again, they're saying don't be so bloody stupid. They're giving their blessing. There may be a marriage that's failed here. So it might not be that you wasn't still married and they've passed. It still hurts. So someone's alone again naturally. It's a slow process. Give yourself the time to be alone, to find yourself again. You can do this. You will be financially stable. So some will become single again. 9 years is mentioned. 10 years is mentioned. The seal, the water buffalo, the chicken, the wolf, the badger, the skunk and the stingray and the wasp. All animal totems. Yeah, the tower. Brushing things under the carpet, open that it'll never fall. Clinging on for grim death, even when your nails are bleeding. Arguments, accidents, losses within the home. Water and electrical problems. Brushing it all under the carpet to keep the peace. 16 is negative. Yep, gossip. Lies. Wishes and dreams not coming true because you dim your light to fit in, to keep the peace. 17, Aquarius energy. 19, Leo energy. Something is coming to light, to be illuminated, to remove the blockages in your path so that happiness can return. You need to take action, and that is today, within a day. Sagittarius energy, 14. Massively important in a positive way. Balance returning, overcoming addictions. The snake and the dragon, so 88 and 65 plus or minus 12 February to February. An unconditional love from spirit or the living to you, or you to give to yourself. A bird in a gilded cage, isolation. Someone is alone again, naturally, just like the song says. Probably wanting to isolate themselves, feeling half erased or lonely in a room full of people. As above, so below, Yggdrasil, this chapter of your life is over. You have strong foundations and you will be able to grow from this, whatever this heartache was. Dance through the twilight, as I know the dawn will be even more beautiful. So there's your twilight, and you're dancing through it, the darker times in your life. And then the sun comes out, and it will be more beautiful. So twilight hours, twilight time of your life, the darkest periods of your life. Go and have some fun. Your guidance is to take time to enjoy yourself. Relax and find the sense of humour. Treat things lightly. Fun brings lightness of spirit, and the most difficult situations can be eased if you see the funny side. So cultivate the sense of the ridiculous. How do you bring play, laughter and fun into your social life, your relationship, your work life? When you have fun, the angels rejoice, for there is nothing that they love more than your humour and laughter. So your loved ones in spirit saying, crack your face and stop being Simonji. We've got, there's the juggler, look. He's having fun. He's dancing away. So don't forget to have some fun. And there it is, what did I say? Capricorn, I use. Someone feels like they've been used. "22, the Fool, is the new journey. Begin again. Chapter is over. Now there's a new beginning. Because whatever this is a toxic situation that you're in. Either through grief or through being shackled by contracts or vows. Time, the corrector, when our judgment is aired. So you may have made a mistake. Time to correct it. This is a time of diligence and hard work. There is a gain in status and reputation. Whatever you've toiled over, especially sacrificed for, you are ready for splendid results. Which is true, because we've got, have we not, the Ten of Pentacles. There he is. Keep in mind this gain may be slow and systematic, but you are heading towards something solid and lasting. You're about to meet all the right people who will back you with your goals. Some may be greater in status, but they will show you the ropes or support you in some substantial way. By all means, do not lose them. Capricorn is the sign of drive and ambition. Therefore, you may feel more driven than usual. In essence, this card is saying, to put childish things away and take responsibility. Go for what you want in a systematic way. Beware of looking back and staying in the shadows. What did they say? Don't look back. Don't dwell on it. Don't cry on spilt milk. It is time to unleash your talents upon the world. Do not let up. Go out on a limb. If your question is to do with a romance or a relationship, then this may take on a more serious turn. Matters must grow deeper and more committed. It could be that one partner is older, higher in social rank, or will be a guide or teacher to the other. It may also mean one is more serious about the relationship than the other, which is probably why the jilting at the altar came up. Capricorn is a methodical earth sign. Your outcome may progress gradually, unfolding at its own pace. You won't be able to rush matters, and everything must happen in its own timing, not yours. Career and your profession are also important, and you can expect to see changes there too. Skeletal problems such as broken or porous bones, spinal issues, strains, or even dental issues. Make sure you are getting enough calcium and vitamin D. Capricorn is a sign of the times, maturity and age. So if you develop an illness, it will be one that's been coming for a very long time. You could be awaiting an outcome of a judgment. The answer is something that is long overdue and needs to be resolved. You can be assured that the answer will be just and fair, especially if you've worked hard and kept your nose to the grindstone. With this card in the spread, you will not be defeated. But watch out for toxic, manipulative people. The 15 is negative. Ambition, playing by the rules, keeping the peace, moving up in the world. Fame, infamy, and the bones. And there she is. That bloody woman scorned. Lilith. Like I said, somebody is very bitter. Her heart is broken. Why me? Why now? Why? Dear me. So, women's rights. They're always shouting their mouth off about women's rights, aren't they? Although technically not a goddess, Lilith is an important female archetypal figure. She was Adam's first wife but refused to accept the inferior place in missionary position sex and flew off to the Red Sea to liberate herself and engage in a very attractive sex life. So, somebody may have jilted you at the altar and then gone off and all over the place and then want to come back. Sex, freedom from domination, independence of mind and body, closeness to nature, moving on. The dark part of the moon cycle. So like I said, you're going through a dark period. Lilith is in your card means contact with your sexuality and sensuality, even at the cost of complete upheaval of your life. Love affairs and unexpected meetings happen that completely take you by surprise. A longing to live a simpler life may make you take the initiative to leave complicated situations and just move on. You may find that you're breaking your own rules in order to follow your heart. You may wish to reconnect with nature, particularly the desert. You're determined for yourself and your own life path, and that's what Spirit wants. Drawing this card also warns to be alert to danger while travelling and to take any measures necessary to ensure your safety. So, travel. The obstacles may be removed from travel, but check your vehicle first because there's some issues here, problems that could be a danger. So take that lightly, Spirit, don't say it for no reason. So if your wife's travelling, check her car. There's a big warning here and I wouldn't want to miss it. Yeah. And you are connecting to spirit. They can hear you. You're talking to them. I know you are. But mostly you're just saying why. And they want you to stop grieving. It's fine to talk to them. But don't grieve, the lost are still here. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression, a conduit for the light of the heavens to earth. You are the rainbow bridge. So this time, it's instead of the high priestess, it's the high priest. Same job. Connection to spirit. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light connecting the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about. So you're coming out of the darkness over that bridge, which is on this reverse of this card. Can you see the bridge? Into the light. Raising your vibration and therefore the vibration of the planet. Linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides and angels and spirits with the ancients, the wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. Without your body, voice and creations, neither can be expressed. For too long we have been taught that God is outside of us, so don't be screaming to a God and saying, why did you do this? We've given our power away to angels and spirit guides, but without you, they do not have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside of yourself, for you hold all the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart, in every cell of your body. Do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you, they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the pillar of light. Allow that light of the heaven and the light of earth to flow through you. Activate the codes of remembering with cells and chakras. Activate the system as a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth, and then spirit will speak to you. Beautiful. Somebody's trying to contact you, but you're so far in that dark place, you're not listening. Fourth house. Aries. Where's that gone? Fourth house. I think it's Gemini. Oh no, sorry. Cancer. Cancer. The mother. The stomach, the breast, the home, the ancestral line. So it is about travel. So I'm going to reiterate what they've just said. It's very important. Someone needs to check the car, or you may end up a widower. Somebody's travelling, check the car. The home, the ancestral line, parents, childhood, inherited patterns, family environment, upbringing, and the womb. Aries in Venus. Desires attention and flattery. Passionate, erotic, idealistic, hedonistic, impulsive and demanding. Venus in Aries falls in love quickly and is attracted to dominant partners. Dominant partners. Well, dominatrix. So maybe she's told you, I know what I'm doing, just leave me alone. I don't care. Check it when she's not looking, because there is some issue there with the car, and the chances are something could happen. So be careful. Stay safe. Take care. Speak soon. Bye.